Hi. Okay, guys, this video is going to be very light on gameplay. There's not going to be any gameplay at all. What I want to do instead in this video is discuss the latest Niantic announcement about their update to EX Raid Battle invitations. Now, as we all know, the last wave was they messed up. Let's read through this. I'll read through this, okay? You can read it yourself. It's PokemonGoLive.com. This is where they do their updates. So, an update on EX Raid Battle invitations. Trainers, with the latest batch of EX Raid Battle invites, we implemented a few changes to improve trainer and gym selection. Unfortunately, a bug was introduced when these changes were made, and as a result, some trainers were invited to participate in an EX Raid at a gym they may not have visited in several months. This bug has already been resolved, and future invites will better represent how the updated invitation process is intended to function. Most importantly, trainers will only receive an invitation if they've completed a raid battle at that gym recently. Okay, let's see. We've also made a couple of changes that will impact the invitation process. First, we've made changes to the way gyms are selected. Okay. While EX Raid Battles will continue to take place in parks and at sponsored locations, the number of gyms that meet the necessary criteria for an EX Raid Battle will increase. Additionally, the average number of trainers invited per gym will also rise, as we've made a few tweaks to the way they are selected. Thanks to those two changes, more trainers will have the opportunity to engage with the EX Raid Battle feature. The quality of EX Raid Battles at these locations should also improve. To start, trainers with a higher level gym badge are now even more likely to receive an invitation for an EX Raid Battle at that location. Similarly, trainers who complete more raid battles at any location the week before EX Raid Battle invitations are sent will now have a greater chance of being selected. We appreciate the feedback. Many of you say over the past several weeks and apologise for any frustration, blah 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 blah. Constantly monitoring feedback, blah 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 blah. So what does this mean? One of the changes which they have made seems to be they have changed the size of the S2 cells which they use to separate EX Raid Battles. It's quite technical. Previously, they used S12 cells. And what that meant was that, for example, if there was an EX Raid Battle, for example, at M Monument Distinctive at the Magnum in Irvine, one week, there could also be an EX Raid at Milgar Home Park. These are both eligible EX Raid gyms at the moment. So there could be one at each gym in the same week. And what they have done is they've increased the size of the S2 cells which they are using to select EX Raid gyms. Unfortunately for us, this means that now Milgar Home and M Monument Distinctive are both in the same cell, so there will be no possibility of having an EX Raid at both of these gyms in the same week. That doesn't mean that both of these gyms will not be selected at different times, just not in the same week. Let's have a look at the... That is not what I wanted. Let's have a look at the cells. Okay, where are we here? So this is basically what an S2 cell looks like overlaid. S2 cells are just ways of mapping, okay, a spherical object like the Earth onto a flat surface like your screen to for mapping data, basically. Okay, so this is the North Ayrshire area. This isn't the whole North Ayrshire area, but you can see the three main areas in which we raid. Okay, you have Ardrossan and Salkits. Ardrossan and Salkits are quite handy. This is on Pokemon Go map info. If you don't use that, this will show you all the gyms, all the Pokestops. Also in the area, you can change it by settings. If you look at this, Ardrossan and Salkits are in this level 10 S2 cell here on the left. It quite handily cuts off on the Stevenson Salkits border. So this is like Sandylands and the one on the golf course. I come in here, this is Salkits train station. etc. Okay, so that's, we'll call that, we'll call that the left. Okay, the left S2 cell. Now there are other S2 cells which are technically in the area: West Kilbride, Seamill, Dalry, etc. up there. But I'm just going to concentrate on the main areas in which we raid. Okay, this is the middle S2 cell, and this includes all of the gyms in Stevenson, all of the gyms in Coolwinning, the majority of gyms in Irvine. Okay, just let that load up. There we go. If we look in, we can actually see where the border is here between cell 2 and cell 3, okay? So as you can see, there's Milgerholm Park there, right in the middle, the red gym there, and M Monument distinctive is over here, the yellow gym, just the lower of the yellow gyms there, is M Monument distinctive. As you can see, they're now both in the same S2 cell. We'll look and see where the cut off is, okay? So basically, you have this gym, which is the Irvine Town marker, and everything to the, basically to the east of the Irvine Town marker is in the middle S2 cell. Where this demarks, where the demarcation point is Irvine Bank Street Town marker. So everything to the west of Irvine Bank Street Town marker, including Irvine Bank Street Town marker, is in the right cell. And basically everything the other side, everything in the town and the harbour is in the middle cell. So you have Irvine Bank Street Town marker, you have the site of the Scottish camp, you have Buttery Hill, Alnwick Pavilion, Dreghorn. Okay. So what does this mean? What this means is there are only a few gyms within these cells which are eligible for S2 raids. Now I've already gone ahead and ran an overpass turbo query to show us which gyms are eligible. Okay, we'll just zoom in here. Okay, we're actually zooming in too far, but basically just so we can get an idea here. If you look around, okay, nothing in Ardrossan Harbour. Okay, this, the blue bit, the blue patch, kind of right in the middle here, is Cannon Hill. There are 3 gyms in Cannon Hill, and again previously under the S12 cells, 2 of those gyms were in separate S12 cells, but they are now all within the same S10 level 10 S2 cell. Okay, so all 3 of the gyms in Cannon Hill are in an eligible area. Now I believe that, where will it be? It's down here somewhere. Right, the South Beach train station is not. It may or may not just qualify. I am not sure. Okay. I would need somebody to overlay with smaller S2 cells. But I believe, having looked before, it is not. Okay. The Triple Bandstand gym is an eligible EX raid invite. You can actually, if I zoom right in here, you can actually see it is actually marked. It is right in the middle of this park area. Okay, I don't think none of the gyms down at the harbour in Salkits, or the train station, or indeed the War Memorial. None of them. Excuse me. None of them are within an eligible area. Similarly, Auchenharvey. None of them. So that's basically the 4 gyms in the left S2 cell are the 3 in Cannon Hill and the Triple Bandstand. If we move over here into Stevenson and Salkits, I don't think any of the gyms in Stevenson are eligible. The train station, no, it's not an eligible EX raid. If we move over to Coolwinning, none of the gyms. What about Mansfield? Nope, Mansfield is not. None of the gyms in Coolwinning are within eligible areas. And similarly and disappointingly, because of the way OpenStreetMaps works, and because of the land uses is based upon, none of the gyms within Eglinton Park, that'll be these gyms here, okay? Well, this is the area here. This is the blue area would be where it's eligible. Now, I believe the bridge is there. That's outside. The other one is over here next to the play park, and the other one is, I believe, right in the middle here. As you can see, none of those are in the blue area. Okay, so let's go have a quick look at Irvine here. We'll zoom in on Irvine. We have Ravens Park Golf Course. We have the old race course here. That bit, the Burns Monument part, isn't. The low green is okay. Does that mean no? No, because here's Castle Street here, so we have the two gyms, Seagate and was it Boyle, David Boyle Monument, are out with the blue part there. II is out with the blue part. You see, nothing within the town centre is in a gym area. Milgerholme Park is, okay, the gym there is right within that park. And if we go over here to the harbour, M Monument Distinctive, which is should be right in the middle there, is within that park. You can look, you can see that the big idea, nothing else is within that park. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit. We'll have a little look further over. Guys, you can go to the Overpass Turbo query. It's on Trader Tips video, how to force an EX raid. You can zoom in and out. You can find, if I'm missing anything here, feel free to point that out, okay? So we have, where are we? Okay, so this is just, this would be where the A736 sign is there. That's just, is it? No, it's not. Sorry, my bad. Further down here. So we have Milgerholme Park. That's like the fields there. There are no gyms on there, unfortunately. And that is the demarcation point. We'll just go with this roundabout here, okay? Right, so if we go up and we look further over, where's Bank Street? Okay, so Irvine Town Trail marker is not within a park area. And this here is a Nadgar Hill Cemetery. Unfortunately, that is not within a park area. As far as I can see, there are no other gyms over there. Let me just bear with me a wee second here. St John Ogilvie Parish Church, does that mean Buttery Hill? Let's just check. We'll go and zoom in on Buttery Hill and see where the Buttery Hill gym lies. Where is it? There it is there. St John Ogilvie Primary School, Tyrrelland Centre. Bring up gym, please. Let's just reference that. So it's just to the left of the Tyrrellands Community Centre there. Let's just reference that, cross-reference that with the Overpass Turbo. St John Ogilvie Parish Church. Cheviot Way. I think it may be just outside that, annoyingly enough. Let's just go back and look at that again. Yeah. I think that is just outside of that. That'd be where Buttery Hill Medical Practice is there. So that's Buttery Hill Medical Practice where the little cross is there. So the next part would be the Parkland area. Yeah, and it's outside that. Okay, okay, that's a waste of time. So basically, the right hand cell is a dead zone. Okay, so what does that mean for us? Judging by the tone of their judging by the tone, what they said in their update, I think Niantic may have changed the size of the S2 cells, because I think they may be going to increase the number of EX raids which they do on a weekly basis, and they may be picking one in each S2 cell. That may just be wishful thinking in map art, okay, but what does that mean for us, right? The gyms which we need to hit if we want to have a chance of getting the EX raid pass, the gyms you need to raid at on a weekly basis will be the three in the top of Cannon Hill, Adrussen, Salkit's Triple Bandstand, sorry about that, Salkit's people, and then M Monument Distinctive and the Milgar Home Park in Irvine. There may be others. If there are others, please feel free. Now, I don't know if we get away with just hitting one of each of these, but I think if so, 1, 2, 3, 4 gyms in Adrussen and Salkits and 2 in Irvine. Now, I know that I am going to be making sure that I do at least one raid each week at all of those gyms. That's 6. 6 gyms. You can do that with your free pass each day. Those are the eligible EX raid gyms at the moment. If Niantic updates their map on OpenStreetMaps, then it's possible we may get some more coming in. Somebody may have done some editing to OpenStreetMaps. So basically, that's it, guys. I think there may be an increase in the number of EX raids happening. That's why they've expanded the cells. Before, these cells would have been much smaller. It would have separated Milgar Home and M Monument Distinctive. It would have separated 2 on Cannon Hill. So, yeah, so that's it. So basically, I would focus on using my free pass, my free daily pass, on doing a different gym each day. And then obviously if you want to raid and do, legendaries as we all do, or level 4s or level 3s or whatever, or for whatever reason level 2s, then feel free to do that. But those are the gyms. I will put a list of the gyms in the description and in the group, okay? I think that's about it. What all this means, I'm not entirely sure, but I think I will be trying to make sure that I do at least one raid per week at each of those EX eligible gyms. Now, what this does mean is that it's possible that there could be an EX raid in Adrussen or Salkits and one in Irvine at the same week, during the same week, okay? If you want to hedge your bets, do them both. If you're quite content, then I would just, if you say, for example, you live in Irvine, I would definitely make sure I hit Milgar Home and M Monument Distinctive at least once a week. If I lived in Adrussen and Salkits, I'd make sure I hit Cannon Hill and Triple Bandstand at least once a week, okay? I'm greedy, I'm going to be trying them all. Guys, if there's anything you want to add to that, please feel free to comment, please feel free to let me know. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up just now, and like I say, I'll post a list of the eligible gyms right now, okay? Bye.